with just basic programming and a little bit of history and context, I mean, how long should a certification be? How long should it be? A week? Who's going to stay a week for 8 hours? That's not a viable teaching platform. So what we decided to do was put a weekend together so you can get the meat and potatoes, and then create modules for 3 and 4 hour more intense topic discussions, like business, like the biomechanics of sports, like metabolics, those types of things. So for this course, it's this weekend, which will probably be in excess of 12 hours, 13 hours of recorded seminars, plus the metabolics, which is about 3.5, plus nutrition, which is about another 3.5. So we have been able to get close to probably 20 hours in that neighborhood, 18 to 20 hours of lectures, and we could probably put a lot more. See, the exercise specialist has we don't have the biomechanics. We have the metabolics here and nutrition. In the exercise specialist, we have the biomechanics of function, all right, and the cookie cutter, which is how we use our evaluation system to not only evaluate, but to explain to the client what the problem is so they can live it. So when they're strong on one side, weak on the other, they can live it. And you say, you see that? They go, yeah. Well, what would that mean to your backswing? What would that mean to your follow through? You can see where weakness here impedes that, and you want to improve that. So let's improve that by doing that. It's a very logical explanation. It's a good way for the person to feel what it is that you're saying, and they buy into it, I mean, with almost 100% certainty. So those types of things are modules or mini seminars. We're adding those modules to the instructor, to the exercise specialist, level 1, level 2, and this level 3 personal training. With time, we're going to be adding more modules. Don't worry about it. If we have a module that we're including in the instructor, and you go, well, I took the personal training, do I need to take the instructor? I said, you can take the instructor. It's just different things, more beginning, more affirmations, confirming more stuff, more practice. But let's say you don't want to spend whatever the money is, but you do like one of the modules. You do like the business module, okay? Then you'll be able to say, you know what, I'm just going to buy that business module for whatever it is, 50, 60, 70 bucks. And you don't have to buy the whole thing. So we're going to make all the modules individually available, and we're also going to package them up into the appropriate level 1, level 2, level 3. I'm going to take a break after this because I've done 3 long certifications in 2 different languages, and I've done 7 modules in 2 different languages. So I'm kind of like, and now I'm finishing up the top 20. We are taking the essence of body weight, medicine ball, stability balls, band and pulley, and dumbbells, okay? Each one has its own book, 1 or 2 DVDs from the old days, from 20 years ago. We call it the 2020 program. 20 years later, the top 20. So now from 300 exercises, we have had to, what are the top 20? And sometimes part of that top 20 are new exercises. So, it'll tell you, like, we're going to show you what survived and what's been added. So we're going to have 5 modules of functional training, 20 each, that's 100 exercise. Throw in some of the traditional stuff, that's a ton. And that is the menu that's in the books, that's the menu that's in the certifications, and that's the menu that's going to be in the program that we're super excited about. All right, so don't worry, more information, and you will know. If we have a business module that we develop and we decide to put that in the personal trainer, you guys don't have to do the personal training. You can go, you know what? I'm just going to get the module. You'll know because we're going to send out, hey, new module just came out, so you'll get a taste of all this. So we're going to create a module on training, on just marketing, personal training, coaching, where to stand, how to coach different positions, okay? Suffice this to say, this is kind of a review from the instructor. We have a great periodization of marketing. If I have time, I'll go through it for you. Regular follow-ups. Guys, it's important. You only need, if you have 10 clients, and each one does 2 hours, and some will do 3, and some will do 4, and some will do 1. But let's say on average, okay, 10 clients, 2 hours, all right? That's 10 texts per week. How many texts do you text with your girlfriend or your friends? What, 2,000 a day? It's 10 texts per week. Schedule it. Did you, hey, I attach an article. I was thinking about you, came across this article, thought you would like it. You don't even have to ask anything. Hey, how are the legs feeling from that workout? Hey, did you clean out your kitchen the way you said you were going to do? Throw everything away? Remember, if it's not, doesn't belong in your stomach, it doesn't belong in the kitchen. How long does it take to text that? Okay? How are you feeling? You're sick. Okay? How are you feeling? Are the antibiotics working? Not, hey, how are you feeling? Are you going to come in on Monday? Because I got to figure out my finances. No. How are you feeling Friday, Saturday? How are you feeling? How are the antibiotics working? Done. Not are you coming in on Monday. Okay? Sunday. Okay? If you want, how are you feeling? And based on what they're telling you, tell them. Take off Monday. No, I really want to come in. Are you sure you're feeling good enough? Then you don't push them back. Are you sure you're feeling good enough? All right, come on in. We'll go nice and easy. If you feel a little queasy, we'll let go. But we're going to come in just nice and easy. See what I'm saying? Let them offer. All right? So regular follow-up, regular text, encouragement, accountability, boom. Internal referrals, okay? This is how we talk about it in the exercise specialist. Regular news and newsletters. This is easy, folks. Here, let me see if I have time. Yeah, you know what? Instead of, okay, I know how I'm going to do this. We're going to do the periodization, the basic periodization of marketing for personal trainers. I just came up with that one. Freaking genius, I'm telling you. So this is extremely important. Once you have 4 or 5 people, man, and I'll show you how you get there. 4 or 5 people, you should be the movie. You got 2 or 3 times per week to be that movie. All right? Sooner or later, in the service industry, more than 70, possibly 80% of all business comes through internal referrals. The problem is you got to get there. That's the hard thing. You got to get to the internal referrals. But if you have 2 or 3 clients, you should start getting something. Because if the mom has a kid, the dad has a kid, the kid's overweight, whatever, has a drug problem, they'll bring them to you. Everybody loves to box with Rio. Because Rio's a young cat, good looking, muscular, boom. A 15-year-old is going to think that Rio is a monster. And if Rio knows how to box and is going to teach little Johnny that's overweight and maybe he's on drugs or maybe hanging around with the wrong crowd, if he's going to teach him how to box and take care of himself, he's going to say, hey, man, and Rio's had his experiences, and he can tell him about his experience. You don't want to go down that route. Listen, my dad used to tell me this, and you know what? He was right. Listen to your dad. If dad says that, but if Rio says that, it's law. Parents know this. So they'll come to you for you to help them raise the kids. And they know little Johnny ain't going to play varsity. They just want little Johnny to participate because they don't want little Johnny to lose any more lunch money. You're the saviors. I'm telling you right now, you're the saviors. Okay? So internal referrals, regular news, do a newsletter. Do one single page. And now with the software that they have available now, those things will send them out automatically. It's like the Wix of newsletters. Now you got softwares that all they do is newsletters, all right? Bing, you drag a picture. Boom, testimonial here. Exercise of the day, supplement of the day, little chapter, 200-word article on arthritis. Done. Thank you very much. It could be anything. It could be anything. Did you know section? Every week. They won't. Most of them won't read it. Some of them will. Okay? The ones that read it are already with you. The ones that read it that are not with you, you're just waiting until the time is right and the marketing piece hits. They say that the marketing piece has to hit 7 times before somebody pays attention. I don't know how they get those numbers, and I don't care. Bottom line is, the marketing piece will have an impact the day that it hits when you're ready for the marketing piece. And they always say, what is it? The master appears when the student is ready. Okay? They're thinking of dropping weight, joining a gym. And you can be hitting them when they're not thinking about dropping weight because they're busy with Christmas, they're busy with the party. And then all of a sudden, they're alone, they really feel terrible. Maybe they felt blood pressure or high or headache or something, and they've just had it. The marketing piece hits, boom, they're calling. So you've got to do the newsletters monthly, okay? And this is how we cover it in the promotion side, materials. Design, set up website, Okay, hand materials, but we're going to do it up there. You're going to dig it. I already did it for the mentors this week, and I'm getting practice. Specialties, what do you specialize in? What do you like? That's the exercise specialist. We cover that. Events, 1531. You'll see what that is. This is our guerrilla marketing strategy. Okay? Everybody's got to do 1531. 1531 means you talk to 15 people, qualified people. You have to qualify the 15. Just not every contact is a 15. In order to qualify as a 15, we have to have an agreed follow-up. Call me on Monday to see what's your schedule. Call me on Monday. Okay, I need your number. I'll call you on Monday to see what your schedule is. I'm bringing the kid in on Tuesday for you to teach him that anterior reach. Whatever the arrangement is, I'm not sure, call me. Once that's agreed, that's considered a 15. So in order to qualify for the 15, there has to be a future communication already arranged. Everybody got it? Okay. When you have 15 quality experiences like that, 3 of them should be coming in. That's our goal. Okay? Does it happen all the time? No. Does it happen with the newbies? No. Some of the newbies can't even get to 15. All right? 3 come in, 1 should buy something. Something. 3 sessions, a DVD, a band, something. Got it? Because you should have created an optimal strategy for these people in here. But if not, that's fine. This should become that. As you hunt better, okay, you'll need less bullets. As you hunt better, you'll need less bullets. Less bullets will produce more food. As you get better, it's no longer 15, because now you're like, you already know. You already know who's receptive, who's not. You've learned. But how? How did you get here? You got to get there. You got to fall off the bike to learn how to ride it. My question to you is, let's say that it takes 20 falls. How do you want to get the 20 falls? Do you want to get them all in 1 week and get it over and done with? Or do you want to spread the 20 falls over 6 months? If you spread the 20 falls over 6 months in your business, that means you're 6 months without making a living or a considerable living. You're going to leave personal training and you're going to do something else that maybe you don't like, because we haven't given personal trainers a strategy, a why. You need to learn. When you guys start this, you don't know. You're like an 18-year-old. You don't know who you are, so how the hell are you going to select a major in college? You haven't grown up. So how are you going to know what you want to do when you grow up if you haven't grown up? Got it? Okay, David Epstein will talk to you about that, you know. It's like selecting your wife on that first girlfriend or selecting your husband on that first. You can't. You need a sampling period to learn what's good, what's bad, and all that, right? So I'm going to show you now how you get this and where your social media opening, synchronizing network. So I'm going to give you kind of a recap of everything we do. So turn this thing around, son. Here we go. And okay, 2, 3, 4. This is your hypertrophy of promotions and marketing. This is your strength. This is your power. This is your power endurance. All right? And again, I'm still tweaking this. I have already written down with more specifics, okay? And we're going to do a seminar on this, just on this, maybe do 2 hours on it. Okay, so first thing you need the hard goods, okay, to prepare you for guerrilla marketing. So you're going to go out into the jungle. What do you need? The basics. Gun, machete, and start fire thing. That's it. Okay, so you start with business cards, a pamphlet, and a basic website. Basic, just basic. Boom, boom, boom. Or if you're here, you get a page. That's it. Name, and don't go spending $5,000 on logo production, and you don't need the plastic little card with the glitter on it. Okay? Remember, if you're a guy, you remember what it's like. You're going to go get some digits, you'll write them anywhere. Napkin, your hand, your forehead, your collar, you don't care. You're taking the digits home one way or another. It's that simple. White card, your name, email, phone number, what you do. Done. Anything, go send them to the website. There you can give them a little bit more, okay? Basic. The website just says your services, your hours, where you're located, maybe, your credentials, your story a little bit so they can get to know you, your picture, basic. If you want to add 1 or 2 testimonial, yes, but you probably don't have any business, so don't add anything. Okay, if you got some trophies when you were in college, say that. All right, so with this, you go to 15-3-1. All out assault. Where? I don't care, but not here. Get out. Get out. Go. We teach little strategies. As much as you can, wear your thing. Personal trainer, IHP, I'm a badass, I train chicks, whatever it is that you do. Because when you're at the store, people are going to go, what's that? Is that a gym? Personal trainer in the back, performance coach. Be the best you can be. I'll make you the best you can be. Whatever. Do you train? Oh, and they'll start a conversation. There's a chance to get one of these. Oh, I have a bad back. Oh, we fix that sometimes in 3 sessions. You shouldn't have a bad back. Did you get x-rays? Do you have MRIs? Who told you you have a bad back? Oh, the chiropractor, this. Well, now you know you don't have a bad back. I'm only kidding. All right, it's late. So you know what I'm saying? So do you have no MRI, no x-ray? Yeah, they tell me, you know how it is. Chiropractor said I got a disc. No, you've got 24 of them, but is there a problem with one of them? When does it hurt? It hurts in the morning, but does it go away? Yeah, it goes away. It hurts after I clean the pool. Deconditioning. So you can say, why don't you come in? Let me show you 3 or 4 exercises, and we can no charge. I guarantee you we can take care of that. Let me show you 3 exercises. You go home, do them. Why don't you call me on Monday? Let me see what my schedule's like. Boom, 15. You have to have practice at that. You have to have practice at the produce section. You have to have practice at an elevator. You got from first floor to the 3rd floor. Speak quick, efficiently, eloquently, and you better say something intelligent. You got the elevator pitch. How do you learn the elevator pitch if you're not in an elevator? How do you practice it? How do you talk to a woman? How do you talk to a man? How do you talk to a child? How do you talk to a coach? How are you going to get that? Everybody wants to jump on social media. All right, so now they come in. Now they see your gym, and you're like, blah, blah, blah. Wrong time to screw up. Go out there and practice. When you get better, this number will start to pop up. And what will happen? You'll be like Gandhi. You'll get 20 people coming in here. You won't be able to get one. Why? Because he's falling off the bike. So he's all frustrated in my office. I'm going, you should be happy. He goes, why? Because I go, you're 20 failures closer to your first success. I said, you've done all this in 2 weeks. That means you're not going to be suffering for 6 months. Sooner or later, you're going to close one. You're going to say the right thing, and you're going to see the feel. Once he closed the first one, it goes like this. It doesn't do this. It goes like this. But it only goes like that if you take the falls. It only goes like that if you're here. If you're sitting on your ass and you're not doing this and you're not doing that, ask anybody who's done this. This works. How can it not work? I'm going hunting 20 times. You're going hunting, you're going to bring something back. I'm going hunting once and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You're not bringing anything back. You're going hunting 20 times and you don't know what you're doing. Probably you're going to know a little bit more on number 10 than you did on number 1. And by the time you go out 20 times, I bet you're bringing back something. That's how it works, guys. Okay? So this is very important. So what happens? All right? This, you don't stop. How do you know you're completed this? You don't stop until you get 8 to 9 hours in, which means you get about 10 hours, roughly. 8 to 10 hours means 3 to 4 clients. That doesn't stop. It does not stop. You need to learn it. Why? So when they start coming in here, man, you can say something intelligent. Not only that, now you've got clients. What are you going to say to them? How are you going to talk? You don't even know how to talk to a non-client. Now you got somebody paying you $100 and you're still falling over yourself. This is the practice for you to explain who you are, what you do, what the industry is, what makes you different. You've never practiced that. You need to practice it. Then when you're here, then you come in here. Okay, what's here? Okay, what is here? Pamphlet? Okay, wait a minute, don't tell me. Okay, Then this is a social media. Oh, by that time, you're working on internal referrals. Watch this. Internal referrals. Because these guys here will do this. Now this should be down to about here. Why? Because after 2 months of this, and you've gotten 4 people, 5 people, now you're working 10 hours, you can't possibly be needing to talk to 15 people to get 3 in here. You're getting better. You're getting better. Remember, per week, say you don't get there. So say you get to 10, 12, okay? Times 4, it's 48 people. You mean to talk, you've talked to 48 qualified people. You've had 10 of them come in, and you haven't signed one, you're already in trouble. You're already in trouble. So that means, A, you're a real slow learner, or B, this is not for you. This is not for you. Go do something else, because you're going to suffer, right? So internal referrals, 642. Now here, this website, all right, so the website expands. What does it expand to? Testimonials, 1 or 2. And here you start knowing what you're good at. Are you good with females? Are you good with dudes? Are you good with bad backs? Are you good with obesity? Are you good with old people? Are you good with youngsters? They'll tell you. They'll tell you. So now the website expands a little bit. You might have a specialty. I specialize in geriatrics. I specialize in diseased people, special population. I'm great with youth. All right? So your website expands. Your client referrals start coming in, and this goes in here. Now this should get you to about, I would say, 15 to 20 hours. All right, then watch this. Social media. Okay, what you're doing, okay, is just to get your social media. Oh, here. Web expands, and you connect your social media. That's it. You're just opening them up. You call, hey, Rio, how do I connect my Facebook to my Instagram and my Twitter? And he'll say, go to this button, go to the button, and just make sure nothing. Make sure that you've got your social media launched up, just nothing. You're not commenting, you're not doing nothing. You just load them up. You don't even have to activate them. Have them ready. Have them ready. You're still working on this, you're still working on this, you're working on this, and you're working on getting here. When you're here, connect your social media. Now you have your social media schedule. Right? Rio is going to say, I need a post every day. Every day? Yeah, every day. 5 seconds. Hey guys, how you doing? I'd like to talk to you about my favorite exercise. There's Mary. See you later. Boom. Whatever. Okay? Hey, this is Mary. Mary, what do you tell them what? Hey, I used to have bad back. Now I feel great. Carlos is awesome. See there? I told you. Boom. There it is. Carlos does bad backs. Mary said so. Okay? So you put a schedule every day, 7 days a week. Rio will say, hey, make sure that one day it's an exercise day. One day is a testimonial. One day is a supplement. One day is a reflection. And one day, I don't know, it's your best healthy food. So schedule it and stay on the schedule. So what we're doing here is discipline, daily discipline. Okay? Like here, this is daily discipline. Bang, 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 bang. Here, working with these guys, daily discipline. Get this together because you're going to launch it here. Now that this is together, you're banging. Daily discipline. 30 days. Can you post something every day for 30 days? When you do that, guess what? You're going to know when the best time to post is, what your best topic is, who your population, because all that has analytics behind it. You can figure that out. I don't know how to do it, but I know it can be done. So you get with somebody who knows how to do it. And you figure out what your best posts are. What's the best received post? Okay? By here, you should be 20 plus hours per week. That's how you know you're getting it. You should have 200 to 300 followers. Unless you're here, you're not ready for this yet. Unless you're here, You're not ready for this yet. You can take the shortcut, but I'm telling you right now, you do this and they come in and you can't talk, you're not keeping clients and you're not closing tours. You're not going to get around it. You need to speak, know how to communicate what it is that you do, how it helps people. You need to know the common themes out there, what people understand so you can speak their language. You need to know the needs so you can attach your features, your ability to those needs in a meaningful way. You don't know how to do that. And the fact that you're still putting around with 10 hours a week after 6 months tells me you don't know. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. And I got staff in that department. And I don't know how long it's going to take for them to catch on, but it is what it is. I know you're not doing this, and if you are, I know you're not good at it, which means you got to do it more. Some people will learn with 30 people. Maybe some people came from bartending. Maybe some people were salesmen before that. They sold insurance, and they can sell the chrome off a trailer hitch, okay? Maybe some kids were introverted, never did nothing, never said a word, and now they're coming into this world having to do this. It's very difficult. Some people may take 6 months, some people take 6 weeks. Genetics, you're back to. But I'm telling you right now, here are your stages. This stage should get you here. You're not ready for this until you get here. All right, internal referrals, you gotta learn how to walk that. Why? Because from here, you gotta get them in. You gotta say the right thing to get them in. From here, you gotta keep them. You gotta do the right thing to keep them. You gotta learn that shit. Why? So when they start coming in, they stay. If you're here, okay, and they're leaving you and you can't work your internal referrals, it's because you can't keep clients. You're selecting the wrong ones, you're saying the wrong ones, or you're not impressing them, or a combination of the three. You have to fix that. It is what it is. You got to fix that. There's no way around it. This is personal training. Personal is in the first category. Okay? Once you're here, this is your criteria. How do you know you get here? Boom, boom, boom. Now, I'm not going to split it. I mean, if you're at 18 hours, and if you're at, 198, we're good. We're good. You know what I'm saying? You got to get 200, 300. You got to be kind of starting to pay your bills here, man. If not, you're not ready for this. What's this? Simple. Put money behind social media. Bam. And that should get you 20 to 30. And that's a living. Simple. But without a doubt, this is, this and half of this is the personal trainer. This and half of this is the exercise specialist. This here, personal training. By the time you're a personal trainer and you're getting personal training certified, you better have 20 hours. If not, you have put the cart before the horse you're an incredible trainer that nobody wants to train with. Big problems. You dig what I'm saying? So, I mean, this seminar goes for them. They're like my kids. I hold them to a higher standards than I hold any of you. I wish the best for all of you, but I demand that from them because they're better than that. And I love all these guys. They know. I joke around with them. I come and hug them. If they need me, I'm there. But I love them. And because I love them, I'm not letting them get away with being less than they can be. And I'll put my foot up their rear, all right, just like I do my son and my daughter. And if you have staff, that's the energy. That's the energy. You must be responsible.